What's good, YouTube? So in today's video, I want to talk about Call of Duty or Activision, who is now facing some major backlash, and this comes after their recent post in regards to Sbmm on Modern Warfare 4. And it seemed like the Call of Duty community is pushing back against their narrative or their reasons for pushing a certain type of Sbmm on Modern Warfare 4 and beyond, because they're saying the way how the Sbmm is going to be in Modern Warfare 4, that's how it's going to be in every single Call of Duty beyond. You get what I'm saying, guys? So yeah, so basically they're saying that the data that they collected show that persons actually love the Sbmm that they're using, persons stay in matches longer and all that shit, which I think is total bullshit. But anyway, guys, we're going to be discussing it. Like I said, we're going to actually read a story in regards to this whole situation, right? But before I go any further, guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, and make sure y'all turn the notification bell, put it on all, that way you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Alright, guys, so let's get right into this story, and y'all can let me know how y'all feel. Alright, so it says Activision faces major backlash as Call of Duty community pushes back against new Sbmm defense. Activision is facing a major wave of backlash from the Call of Duty community after attempting to defend its latest matchmaking decision ahead of Modern Warfare 4. The controversy intensified after the official Call of Duty account issued a late-night statement addressing the reaction to its recent matchmaking announcement. The statement acknowledged that the community had provided plenty of feedback and encouraged players to enter the upcoming beta, experience the matches for themselves, and continue sharing their opinions. However, instead of calming the situation, the response appears to have fueled even more criticism from Call of Duty players and content creators. A growing number of members from the community are questioning Activision matchmaking data and whether the statistics being used accurately represents how players actually experience public multiplayer. Critics argue that the company is focusing heavily on numbers such as matchmaking times and quit rates, while failing to address the larger frustration surrounding the skill-based matchmaking and the overall feel of modern Call of Duty. One of the biggest points of criticism involves the data collected from highly specific playlists such as Nuketown 24/7 and Shipment 24/7. Critics argue that players frequently enter those lobbies for reasons that have little to do with winning or losing, including weapons leveling, completing camouflage challenges, and unlocking achievements. Because of that, they believe players backing out of those matches should not necessarily be treated as evidence that the broader matchmaking system is failing. The community has also questioned Activision's use of post-match feedback, including the "Did you have fun" prompt as part of its matchmaking analysis. Critics argue that a single question appearing after a match cannot fully explain why a player enjoyed or disliked an experience, particularly when factors such as the lobby, connection, team balancing, map selection, and individual performance can all influence how someone feels about a game. Another major complaint is the changing attitude towards statistics in Call of Duty. Older games place a much greater emphasis on public combat records, kill-death ratios, and win-loss ratios, with players often competing to maintain impressive statistics. Today's critics argue that the focus has shifted towards challenges, weapon progression, camouflage unlocks, and other forms of progression, meaning players may leave a match for reasons that have nothing to do with matchmaking quality. The backlash has resulted in a remarkable level of unity among different sections of the Call of Duty community. Content creators, news outlets, and ordinary players have all been publicly questioning Activision explanation, with many arguing that the company needs to listen more closely to what players are actually saying rather than relying solely on internet statistics. The situation has also led to renewed discussions about the difference between the older Call of Duty matchmaking experience and the systems used in recent titles. Some players believe modern matchmaking has become overly complicated and has taken away from the unpredictable public lobby experience that made older games so popular. Activision, however, maintained that its matchmaking discussions are based on extensive testing and data, and the company is encouraging players to experience the system themselves during the Modern Warfare 4 beta before making their final judgments. That has done little to stop the criticism. If anything, the latest response has intensified the debate, with players now waiting to see whether the actual Modern Warfare 4 beta experience will support Activision's claim or give the community even more reasons to demand changes. And I think they're going to want the changes regardless, but because look, let me tell you something. If this Sbmm is anything like Black Ops 7, then persons are going to shit on it. I'm telling y'all, because what the community wants is the same SBMM that's in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 ports. That's what they want. They don't want anything that they have made up now and trying to, you know, spin it in a way like it's better for the community. And that's just the weirdest thing. Call of Duty, Activision, they seem like they're out of touch, right? They are definitely out of touch with what the community wants, because they're telling, you know, they're coming up with some data saying that, you know, the SBMM that they're using, persons don't really quit that much, persons stay in the game more, and, you know, I just think that's, it's a whole bunch of bullshit, guys. But let's wait and see as it relates to the Modern Warfare 4 beta. And bear in mind, guys, Activision is very sneaky, right? So if you even get something that you like a type of SBMM during the Modern Warfare 4 beta, that doesn't mean that you're going to get it in the final game. That's all I'm going to say. I think they did some shit like that even in the Black Ops 7. I think the Black Ops 7 beta, I think you got a different type of SBMM or whatever compared to what you got when the game launched. But anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe. Peace.